What's going on, everybody? It's Creative back here again, more Dark Souls 2, and as you see, I'm in the undead crypt. I've been holding off playing this area for some time, but I'm doing it now. And as you saw, Terence Crawford fight against Julius Indongo. It didn't go too well for Indongo. It didn't go too well. Now this fight, there was 4 belts on the line from the 140 division, and the winner of this fight would have been the undisputed unified champion of the 140 division. And you already know that Terence Crawford won. As you saw in the video, Julius Indongo went down by a hefty, vicious pair of body shots that came from Terence Crawford in round 3. So let's kind of break down what sort of happened in this fight. So the fight starts, and when the fight starts, you see Julius Indongo. His stance is kind of awkward, a little weird. He's bouncing all around everywhere, and like his stance, it's not too structured to face off and pose a real threat to someone like Terence Crawford. So round 1 is always like the filler out round. You know, they just like filling each other out, and that round, Julius Indongo, I think he landed like 1 or 2, pretty decent shots. It's probably jabs or something like that. But he didn't really show much. He didn't really show much. He didn't really show much at all. Terence Crawford came out. Terence Crawford showing off his skills. He trying to do what he can. And round 1 was, a decent round. Round 2 comes, and Julius Indongo, he just started fighting a little strange. He started doing these wild, hard swings everywhere. He started, like, he kept bouncing around the ring. He kept trying to do like these strange jabs. Now his jabs, it was strange because he doesn't have that long of a reach, and Terence Crawford does have a longer reach than him, but Julius Indongo is taller than Terence Crawford, so he had to get a little closer to do his jabs, and like his stance is just a little awkward. And in this whole fight, Terence Crawford did not leave the southpaw position because Julius Indongo is a southpaw fighter himself. Terence Crawford, he just got to show, hey, I'm a better southpaw fighter than you are. So that occurred, and Terence Crawford did knock him down in round 2, as you saw. And that knockdown, when it first happened, I didn't think that it was like something too serious until I saw him try and get back up. When he tried to get back up, wobbling, stumbling, he struggled to stand up on his feet. So I knew that it was serious. And then in round 3, he goes down by 2 body shots, making Terence Crawford the undisputed unified champion at the 140 division. Julius Indongo, him going down by 2 body shots so early on in the fight, he must have like the core of like a toddler or something, because I know Terence Crawford, he's a pretty good fighter with decent strength, but for him to like take you out by a body shot in round 3, that's kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go down by a body shot in round 3, like in that short of a time span. I don't think so. I've seen Triple G, Gennady Golovkin take people out with body shots, but it wasn't no round 3 type stuff. So Julius Indongo, he must have a pretty weak core. So he gotta do something about that. Now with this win could possibly change Terence Crawford ranking in the top pound for pound list. Now, if you saw the fight live, you know that ESPN, they showed their list of top pound for pound, and they had Terence Crawford at number 6, which is it's reasonable because the names that they had above him were like deserving of those positions. But if you look at Teddy Atlas, his list, he had Terence Crawford at number 3, with the only 2 people above him is Andre Ward and Lomachenko. Now, my opinion of where Terence Crawford should be in the top pound for pound ranking, I honestly don't know. I can't give you an answer. I really just can't. I just can't give you like a clear-cut answer. It was a good fight. Terence Crawford he's an amazing fighter, but there's other fighters out there that have faced more like better competition, and I can't just disregard that. I know that Terence Crawford has fought the best people in his division, but the level of competition in his division is not as good as the competition in like a 135 or like a 147 division. The level of competition, it's not as good, and it's not Terence Crawford's fault that all these fighters, they're like kind of subpar. It's not his fault. So after the fight, they did ask him, does he plan on moving up to 147? So, you know, he would be able to get better fighters. He could get more money, definitely get more money. Every boxer wants to make more money. People want to be making that Floyd Mayweather type money. So yeah, they asked him, is he going to be moving up? Terence Crawford, he did say yes, but when I looked at him answer that question, it's not like he said like, oh yes, definitely no. He said yes in kind of like a unsure way. Like he's gonna go home and discuss it with his family and his camp. Someone in his camp might be telling him don't do it or some stuff like that, and he's just not sure what he wants to do. I recommend that he just go do it, you know, because I died right there, you know. He should just move up to 147, you know. That would be a good, amazing move for him. If he moves up to 147, he could instantly get fights like Sean Porter and Kell Brook and such and such. I feel like, because the top 147 welterweight is Keith Thurman, he wouldn't be able to get Keith Thurman just yet, because you gotta beat another top welterweight to get Keith Thurman. You gotta beat at least like 1 or 2, and if he beats Sean Porter, which I know he could beat Sean Porter. No disrespect to Sean Porter. Sean Porter, a good fighter, one of the top welterweights, but his skill level compared to like other welterweights, it's not there. So he could beat Sean Porter. You know, he gonna beat Sean Porter, and who else? And he could fight like a Kell Brook. Kell Brook is a good fighter, a real good fighter, but he's kind of big. Kell Brook is kind of big, and he got, you know, some speed to him. So that would be a good fight for Terence Crawford, because this would be like the very first time he actually fought something that's like legitly bigger than him. That's like really bigger than him. I know he fought someone that was bigger than him before, but he wasn't so much bigger because Terence Crawford did meet the catch weight of that previous fight. This one, you gotta remember, Kell Brook, he fought Triple G, so he went up to 160 before, so he could be in that 150-ish, 160th range. He could be like in that range, and no problem for him. And he can still move quick. He can still fight good and everything. So that would be a good fight for Terence Crawford. That will really be like that would be his first true test to see how he would really fit in the 147 division. So that would be good. So the fight between Terence Crawford and Julius Indongo, it was a good fight. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go watch it. If you have a DVR, go watch it. Good fight. Can't wait to see if he moves up or not. That'll be interesting. If he does move up, that'll be amazing for fans. But if he doesn't, hey, it is what it is, you know. Politics in boxing. But hit the subscribe button down below, hit that like button, comment down below. And next video, I will be fighting the boss in this area. I don't know why I have been holding out playing this area. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace in.